Perfect. Good. Right then. Afternoon, everyone, and welcome. So, yeah, thank you for giving yourself and Faye an hour of your time to go over the amazing and wonderful platform that is My Digital Marketing. For those who are not familiar with myself, my name's Chris Barnes. I'm one of the IBM Business Development Managers for Infrastructure at TD Synnex. As you can tell from my questionably lovely accent, I'm based up in the Northwest in Warrington in the UK. Now, the main reason for putting the call together, I know most of you may be quite familiar with My Digital Marketing and use it on a daily basis, and you might just think, right, okay, we'll have a little refresh, we'll increase the knowledge, which is absolutely fine. I do know there's partners out there who are not probably using it as much as they should. So they're using this as a way just to kind of get enabled, which is perfect. But yeah, we have got Eric Marrow, I believe, joining the call, who will be assisting with any questions throughout the call. So if you do have any questions, please refer to the chat and we will answer it throughout. If any questions do get missed, we will answer it at the end of the call. A couple of things from me before we pass over to Faye to show us a bit of the overview. My Digital Marketing is accessible via an IBM ID. So if you have an IBM ID, you're pretty much there. If you do have issues accessing the platform, please feel free to reach out to myself or one of the contacts within the TD Synnex business unit. We'll be happy to help. And probably just more on a personal note about the platform. It's a really, really good platform. I use it on a daily basis. Yeah, there's a lot of content, a lot of tools and assets and that you could use to generate, generate a forecast. You can really be quite proactive with it. The content is quite in depth. And like I say, without taking too much of the thunder, the content is free of charge, which is another little nice thing I like to mention. But yeah, no, the aim of the game is hopefully by the end of this, you just get a bit more of an insight on how well you can maximize the return on the platform. And again, if there's any questions that you have post this, feel free to reach out to myself or Faye, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, Faye, I'm more than happy to pass it over to yourself if you're ready to kickstart. That'd be great. I think you might be on mute there.
Okay. So you should be seeing my screen right now.
Yes, that's good.
Okay, perfect. So actually, before I start, I'd like to kind of find out a little bit more about the audience today and find out a little bit more how many people are aware of My Digital Marketing. And I'm wondering if you could just in the chat say yes, no. And the question is, before today, were you aware of My Digital Marketing? Perfect. Awesome. This is great. Okay. And now I'm going to ask another little question. Okay, perfect. So a lot of you are aware of My Digital Marketing. Now, another question I'm going to ask you is, how many of you are aware, or are you aware of the new partner marketing kits and the enhanced capabilities of My Digital Marketing? So those are the two pieces that were announced as part of Partner Plus. Okay, so we have some that, so we don't, okay, perfect. This is good to know. Okay, so thank you for giving me that little bit of feedback, because this is good insight for me as I navigate through the platform. So let me just start off, and I know Chris, you talked to about My Digital Marketing. I wanted to give it a little bit of why. So for those who are unfamiliar, it's basically a marketing automation platform. And in this case, My Digital Marketing, it was really designed for partners. And what it does is that it basically helps partners plan, execute their campaigns. It helps them to measure the results of their campaign tactics. And basically, it allows them to do this all in one place. And as Chris said, no cost. It also features our new partner marketing kits, and I will speak to that today later on, and other rich content that basically comes to partners, that partners can download or basically leverage the automated capabilities that are new to MyDM. The other piece too is the concierge support. So I don't see them on right yet. Eric and Maro will be joining soon. I think they had the time difference too. So I did let them know, Chris, to ask them to join as soon as they could. Our concierge team is basically our support team. These are not chatbots. These are live two people. Their names are Maro and Eric, who are there to support the partners at any point through the journey of My Digital Marketing, whether it be onboarding or whether it be support through their campaigns. Okay, so for those of you who have, joined maybe My Digital Marketing in the previous, maybe last year, you might see that it has had a new design and feel. It's got their new Partner Plus feel to it now. It's also gone through an enhanced design to simplify the navigation. And again, like I said before, new automated capabilities. So I've talked a little bit about, why My Digital Marketing, but now I'm going to take you a little bit through the demo. As Chris said, you can, all partners that are eligible can basically join in through single partner sign-on. So you go in with your IBM ID. And what you see now is what you would get to once you log in. This is the homepage. Okay. So let's start, there's a lot of things on this page, right away in the lead space, you explore the partner marketing kits, but I'm going to actually start where we look at getting started, which is the little box here. And I want to talk about the setting up, different steps that we really recommend you take to start your journey. So first of all, the setting up your account. Why do we ask you to set up your account first? If we click on setting your account, this allows you to upload your partner logo, your business partner mark. And so it allows you to right away start, uploading all the contact information. So right away, the system will know to upload these assets, this customized signage, I guess you could say, on your campaigns. So we always recommend that you get to that step first. So I'm going to go back. The other piece, so that is, like I said, that's really the first step. The second step is, look at the schedule and onboarding. I had talked about the concierge team. The concierge team who, are there for your support. We often recommend that you can definitely look around. We recommend that you look around, explore the kits, but take the time to spend some one-on-one session with our concierge team. So basically, if you actually click here, you can let it actually it'll take you to a calendar. You can actually say, I wanted to just, the session to be an introduction to My Digital Marketing, or you can actually, talk about, the different topics. So I'm going to just click here, and it basically takes you to a calendar where you can set a date. Okay, if you were to click on the additional topics, you would set a date and then provide more information about what you actually want to talk about. It could be, I need support through the campaign, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so are there any questions up to now?
On the chat side, not at the moment.
Perfect. And Meryl, thank you very much for joining. Sorry, there was a time issue, but I greatly appreciate that you joined.
You're more than welcome. You're more than welcome, Faye.
Okay, so let's go to the Explore the Partner Marketing Kits. And by the way, on this navigation, I will, address this throughout the call more nearer to the end. Okay, so right now we're going to really talk about the Explore the Partner Marketing Kits. And this is really the star of the show, because this is rich new content. We had a lot of feedback last year that some of the content was not as recent as it should have been on the My Digital Marketing. So IBM Marketing did a lot in the ecosystem, did a lot of investments with the partner marketing kits. So you can see that, you can access partner marketing kits at different, areas. You can see the Explore partner marketing kits here. You can see the partner marketing kits that are featured here and in the lead space. You can also just access it by going to the navigation bar right here. So I'm going to click into this and I'm going to describe what the partner marketing kits are. Traditionally, campaigns were just, what a campaign would be, right? Different tactics and assets. The partner marketing kits differ a little bit, actually a lot. First of all, they have, they're actually, they're designed for prospecting and lead progression. So, a campaign would be a little bit more generic message, whereas the partner marketing kits really recognize that partners, as you go to market, you have different types of messaging for different audiences. One, you want to attract new clients, and then you have the clients that are, a little bit further down the buying journey, and they want to learn more, and that takes messaging to really help close those leads, right? Progress those leads down the journey so that you can, help, progress them to wins. Okay, so I'm just going to go here and I am going to show you, this is the partner marketing kit page. And as you can see, we have 12 partner marketing kits loaded. Right now, you can actually do a search for any partner marketing kit. So if you're looking for example, Linux One, you'll find it right there. It'll come up and you just have to click it. You can also do searches through product category and product offerings, okay, etc. Okay, languages is coming. We are doing a lot of translation right now, but in your case, you have English as the primary languages, so these kits are ready for you to access as we speak. So I'm just going to go in here. By the way, at the top of the page, you have the overview of what the partner marketing kit is. So I'm just going to go in and I'm going to take, for example, cyber resilience with Flash system as an example. So I'm going to click on it. And here you have the partner marketing kit. It starts off with an overview of what the partner marketing kit is, and then you get into the partner marketing kit itself. I was mentioning that it was very different, right? That it focused on prospecting and progression. What it also does, it also includes an event component, which wasn't included in the typical campaigns. So if you look at these two boxes here, okay, I'm just kind of putting my mouse around it. You have, prospecting, digital prospecting, and this is a prospecting event. And then if you look at these two boxes here, you have the progression, the digital progression, and the progression event. So these are, you would see these boxed into two, and these two boxed into, these are two. I'm just going to click on now prospecting to view the campaign. So those are really the big differentiators. First of all the partner marketing kits have an umbrella of 4 campaigns, 2 that belong to prospecting and 2 that belong to progression, and they include events. So I'm going to click on view campaign right now. And as you can see, it takes me to the page, one page where actually whatever you had clicked on from the previous page, you see all the campaigns here. But where I clicked on, it actually took me directly to the right place in the page. So here, you'll find that this includes all the campaign assets, and it lists all the campaign assets and the tactics that are included as part of this campaign. The campaign guide, very, very useful. I would always start off with that. Why? Because it gives you more information about the offering, the audience, the target audience, and the messaging involved. So it gives a very high level view of what the campaign is about. And here, if you click on campaign guide, landing page, email, you'll see on the right-hand side, it's scrolling, to the left and right. You can also move it this way as well. On the bottom, there's a scroll button. This gives you a visual of each of these, either these tactics or these assets. Okay, from here, you can either download or activate. So downloading is just that. Like I said, with the partner marketing kits, you have access to rich new content. And you can either download it as is. So these are all the campaign tactics and assets that you saw listed on the previous page. And you can either choose to download them individually here, or you can download all the tactics at once. Okay, so all of these would just be downloaded. I just want to mention that if you do download, for example, the landing page or the email, they will be customized with your partner logo and the IBM partner mark. Okay, and that's what I had talked about before about setting up your account. That is the advantage of really setting up your account right away, because now you'll be able to download and it will integrate your partner logo and the partner mark. Okay. The one thing that I have to say is that on the downloading, when you actually do download, you do, I talked about the automation features of the platform. When you download, you take away a little bit from the benefits of the platform itself. So what happens is when you download, sometimes the links will be broken. So you have to, for partners who have marketing automation platforms, you'll probably want to just download and bring it into your marketing automation platform, right? But when you download, just be aware that those links sometimes get broken throughout the process. So you just have to kind of restitch it back together and bring it into your marketing automation platform. These links are all available anyway in the campaign, so you have everything you need, but it's just a more manual process if you bring it to your own marketing automation platform. Okay, now I talked a lot about the platform and its enhanced automation capabilities. This is where you push activate. So when you want to really take full advantage of the My Digital Marketing Platform, you would click activate. So I'm just going to click activate right now. And it asks me if I would like to activate and customize this campaign. And the answer is yes, I would like to. So right now, as the cycling, what it's doing is that it's bringing in all the where it was turning or rotating, whatever, it was bringing in your partner logo, the IBM partner mark into your campaign. Now, this is basically all of the tactics and assets. As you go down, you can see, and all the supporting resources that are part of the campaign. So that you can see the social, you can see the web banners, you can see the emails and the landing page. So let me start off at the landing page. So the landing page is really at the heart of any campaign because, all the tactics will lead to that landing page. Very important if you actually click on here. So, you can actually right away see what the landing page will look like. So I just actually clicked on the chain link here. And I'm just going to go here and paste that account link, the link. And this is what your landing page will actually look like. So you can actually see right away that your partner logo is here. This is what really it looks like. And you can see also a form. Forms are there to capture your leads or responses. So I'm going to go back. And I'm going to go and I'm going to click edit because that's, you can edit your landing page. And this is what, I want to talk about really. So the landing page, first of all, you can edit it. You have to look out for the red boxes. So if you scroll down, there are certain red boxes that you see. And where you hover over it, you can see that you can edit it. Okay. So if I were to actually want to edit it, then I would go in and I would put in, a description of what, your value prop, etc., any text that you want to put there. Okay, and I would just click save. And those edits would show up. I want to just make a comment about the editing. First of all, the previous campaigns used to be fully editable. This partner marketing kits are a little bit less editable, and I just want to provide a reason why for that, because I wanted to also set expectations. The reason is simple. IBM has actually gone to market with these campaigns. We have seen tremendous success with these campaigns. So we want to put the success in your hands as partners as you go to market. But again, like I said, there are editable fields. And like I said, just look over, to the red boxes here. Okay. So you can also have, a confirmation email, confirmation page, there's advanced options. I'm not going to get into that right now. The confirmation email is really, once the person has filled out the form, you can also have a confirmation page as well once the person has filled out the form. You'll also note though that this side of the screen, on the right-hand side of the screen where you don't actually see the form. That's just because it's not viewable in the editable version, but you saw it before, right, in the customer-facing version. I talked about the landing page, how you could get it. You can actually get it from here as well. So if you look at the top, this is the landing page. And actually, if you notice here, this first part is a unique, it's unique to your account. So your, company name would show up there as part of the landing page. So this is really unique to your account and your brand. So I'm going to go back out of the editing piece, because that is really what you saw there was, about editing the landing page. So I'm going to take a pause right now and just wonder if there's any questions right now.
Not on the chat at the moment, so I think we're all good on that front.
Okay, perfect. Awesome.
Thank you.
So we're going to scroll down, and now we're going to get to emails. So here we have a series of emails. So email 1, email 2, email 3, with 3 different key messages. And here, if you actually hover over setup, you'll see add contacts via mailing list and schedule email via schedule and send tab. These are the 2 tasks that absolutely have to be complete for your email to go out. And the same thing is on this one and on this one as well. So I'm going to go to email 1. As you can see, now I'm in the editing feature of the email. So first of all, you can edit your subject line. Again, same concept, look for the red editable boxes. So here, you can edit a salutation, edit a, closing content, and you have the call to action right here. Okay. And here, if you feature below, you still see your business partner mark and the contact information in the email. Now, when you get to this, when you actually go into the editing section of the email, there's a guidance that's actually suggested. So if I look through here in gray, you can see settings, which is actually the metadata. It really drives you to the content page first. And then it takes you to the mailing list where you can actually, whoops, I don't know if that's where I want to go. Yeah, the mailing list where you can update lists. Now, I want to be very, very clear. This is my digital marketing is actually hosted by a third-party structured web. IBM, we do not have access, even as administrators, to any contact lists that are uploaded. Same thing for leads. Leads and contact lists are only viewable by the partner. So I want to make that very clear. Now, what we do see in the background, though, we do see aggregate numbers, and we do see, you know, what's being downloaded, what's been, you know, what, you know, the campaigns you're taking advantage of, etc. Why? The only reason we see those aggregate numbers is so that we can basically say, okay, this is what's working, this is what's not, make, you know, this is the content that's popular, this is not, etc. And this helps us to make decisions going forward with our campaigns, or what, you know, what the partner marketing kits could look like, etc. So that just, I wanted to put that caveat there. Okay, the next important piece is the test message. Really recommend you have it include a test message on there. Why? Because that gives you a view of what it looks like, right? So you want to always send a test message to yourself to see what it looks like before you send it out to your clients. The next one, so you just basically click here. You can also put your email address in here. I always put my email address in here when I do testing, and any other email addresses that need to test. The schedule and send. Here again, very important. You can put, you know, the date, the time that you want it scheduled. And this is just a privacy statement here. So just basically, you know, go over these. These are just general privacy, you know, statements for partners to sign. And then you just schedule. And you do that with all 3 emails. You may have noticed, I just went back, you may have noticed a report when I went to the emails. I will talk about it later in the demo, and just because you can access it from different ways, you can get the report right there in the guidance, or you can access it another way. And a lot of partners actually like to go into the report tab, and I'll show you where that is at the very end, so you can see how you can access all the reports to all your tactics. Okay, leverage banners. So as you can see, there's a whole slew of banners here, different sizes, different messages. I'm just going to click on these, on one of them, should I say. And if you look on the right-hand side, you see here, this is what it looks like, right? This is what the banner will look like. On the left-hand side, this is the code that you can actually put in your website. So these or you can give to a third party. These web banners can be featured, you know, on your website. You can put them all over your website if you want. You can put it on third-party sites, and you just have to ask your administrator. You just copy this, paste it, send it to your administrator or the third party where you want to have your banner displayed, and they can put it in. Now, very important, where does this lead to? The landing page. Same as the emails, same as the social. As I mentioned before, all the tactics lead to your landing page. So I'm just going to go back on the web banners, from the web banners. I'm going to scroll down further, and I'm going to touch on social posts. So again, same concept. If I hover over set up, you have the different tasks that need to be done to be able to, you know, set it up properly. Okay, now some of these this is really about authorizing Facebook account, authorizing LinkedIn account, and authorizing Twitter account. So you can, all of these, if you actually click in, let's say I wanted to post on Facebook. Here, if I click into this, actually, oh shoot, skip for now. Okay, so in that case, one of the steps you would want to do is probably authorize Facebook. Okay, so you have to actually do that authentication and authorize for Facebook posting. But I skipped that step because I didn't want to be taken out of the platform right now. So here you have the social posts. So you can set a date and a time. You can edit the content, and the content refers to the messaging itself on the social copy on the post itself. And you can scroll down and see all the different posts that are available to you. Okay.
One thing I would just say on that one, Faye, is that I am aware when it comes to content being available on My Digital Marketing, I know IBM like to whack out a nice few announcements and releases every now and then, but in terms of that content reaching its way to My Digital Marketing, it's updated quite fairly quickly, isn't it, as well?
You mean the partner marketing kits or the content? Sorry, I'm not clear on the answer and the question.
On the social media content, I know, for example, on the cyber resiliency stuff, as soon as that was released back when it was February last year or whichever it was, in terms of that content becoming available for partners to share, it was fairly quick, and IBM are always on top of it, updating it as well.
Yes, absolutely, and that's the beauty of the partner marketing kits. It is really updated content, and they are aligned with our priority growth offerings too. So there's a lot of focus and right now in, getting new partner marketing kits as well up and, updating the content. So
Yeah.
we always have our concierge are on, always testing the environment too, to make sure, and, making sure that everything is updated too.
Yeah.
But yes, we do a big job on updating the content. These, we've heard of the feedback and we have taken it very seriously, and we are now doing a good job, I think, at keeping the content very updated. Okay, so you saw the social media posts, and the rest is basically all the supporting resources. So the campaign guides, these are the assets, an analyst brief. Want to just make a comment? The analyst brief, the assets here are not personalizable, meaning that you can't put your IBM partner mark or your partner logo on them. You can for the tactics, but the assets themselves are not customizable. Okay, so I have taken you through right now, the activation of a partner marketing kit right now. And that kind of takes you through a little bit of a basic. Now, I did tell you at the beginning that I was going to talk a little bit about the different tabs up here that will support. I talked to you about the partner marketing kits, right? I went through so I didn't talk very much about the campaigns. These are, some of the campaigns that still, you have the partner marketing kits in here, I believe, yes. And you also have, other content that is available to you as well. You can also have the option of creating your own campaign. The asset library. So if you go to the asset library, you can go here and you can search at any time for what you are looking for. Are you looking for an email? Are you looking for a campaign guide? This is basically a library of all the assets and the tactics. The events, it's a little bit of a different view. So it's a little bit more, we are actually creating an enablement piece on that to help partners guide them through their events. But once you've done one, it's pretty self-explanatory. And like I said, we are putting together an enablement video for our partners to be able to put, to create events. But you do have, you can create, same as a landing page, you can create a registration page, ties back all to your event, you can edit, etc. And you can see the different event in a boxes here, the list. The registration page, you can see the results, etc. These really a good functionality for those who have started to explore the events. I'm not going to take through social media. We've done that. I will take you through the My Marketing. So at any time, you can actually go to your campaigns that you've set up, and you can view and edit them. So these are all the campaigns that I've set up through the demos. But basically, you can view the campaign and edit them accordingly. One of the things that I did talk about was the reports. So let's go to those reports. This is a way of really going to see the metrics of each, of your campaigns. So I'm going to talk to email marketing list right now. And this is what you would see. So I've really only done one email campaign, which was a test. And you can see here the information that is provided. You can see a list, the list of how many people, how many did it contain, how many were sent, what's the open rate, the click-through rate, how many unsubscribed. It does come automatically with an unsubscribe button, and it will automatically take out any unsubscribed from any communication. Those are rejected, either that wrong emails, etc. And the other leads and opportunities is more of a manual. The leads is the leads generated by your campaign. The opportunities is more generated. I do want to talk about the leads. Leads we actually refer, they're called leads, but they are actually the lead responses, for example, that you would get from a form. So that provides you a little bit more information on the reports. And as you can see, you have different, by campaigns, by social media, and you also get the different, the reports for events as well. Okay, I'm going to go to the training resources page. Here you have an overview of what IBM My Digital Marketing now, My Digital Marketing is. Basically what I've given you is a little bit of a deep dive. So what you see here is, a 5-minute condensed version of what I just presented to you. You have training guides here. So if you want to accomplish a specific task, you can go here and it'll really provide you, it's basically a PowerPoint on, how to accomplish a very specific task. Soon to come, you will see a enablement video, a new section here that will be about partner marketing kits and events and reporting. So those 3 videos are going to be featured. So definitely keep an eye on this page, because over the next month, you will have these 3 enablement videos. The partner marketing kit is done. Again, what I just showed you, pretty much what is in that partner marketing kit video, a deeper dive, I would say. And you'll have the event enablement video and a measurement video. So measurement is really how you view your reports. So what I just went into, but a little bit more of a deeper dive on that. The Marketing University. So this is honestly, I've gone through these trainings and they are really, really, really good. They're about 2 years old. They were delivered by Bootcamp Digital, and we were able to give these for free to our partners. So for our partners who are just dabbling into marketing, or even as a refresher, these are fantastic, trainings. They're about an hour long each, but it does, for those people who are, wanting to refresh or learn a little bit more, these, videos are really, really, really solid in terms of marketing enablement and marketing training. So that pretty much completes the demo of what My Digital Marketing is on my side. I don't see any questions in the chat, but maybe people would like to verbally ask any questions, and I can try to answer them. We also have Meryl on too, who can answer the questions. So I will, Meryl, thank you. You just sent me a direct message. Yes, for those people who are worried about, because I know in the UK this is really big, we are GDPR compliant. So I just want to be very, very clear. The privacy that you saw on there it talks about, I do believe it talks about GDPR, but we are GDPR compliant. Very important, and it's probably very important to you.
Yeah, I don't believe we have any questions. I mean, the main thing I'd probably advise just on my end, I mean, there's a lot of tools and resources you can get from my digital marketing, it's kind of never ending. But I think I've had two of them personally. The concierge calls is probably where I've got most of my learning from my digital marketing. So as Faye's mentioned, if you can, when you do set up your account, if there's an opportunity to do a one-to-one session, I think you'll get a lot more out of that, because I feel like you'll be a bit more comfortable asking questions, and it might be particular products you want to focus on, whether it be around infrastructure, software, Red Hat, whichever it might be. Yeah, it's a really good way to kind of familiarize yourself with my digital marketing. But yeah, no, I thought that was pretty good. That, to be fair, Faye, really appreciate that.
So I just wanted to let you know that there will be, Merle, we're going to have to wait to share that right now. There will be a survey coming out that we will be asking you to provide, it's anonymous. We will be asking you to provide your input. So hopefully I'll be able to get you that, Chris, today. The survey. So we definitely would love if you could take the time to fill it out when you get it. It's basically to find out, if you've used it before, to find out if you're satisfied, areas of improvement, and, also identify, for those people who are not aware, find out, what your level of interest is, right? And see what, and if there's any products also that you don't see today that's on MyDM that you would love to have, featured, and would be good for your business. So yeah, so I just wanted to say that was coming. So stay tuned on that piece.
Awesome, perfect. What I will do, if there's no questions, by all means, I'll just stop the recording. So just 2 seconds.